All right, for this TikTok, nope, just kidding, not a TikTok delta map. I was just thinking about a TikTok because I do have a TikTok on the distribution property. But linear equations with distribution level 1, you have to clean up this problem before you can solve for Z. Our whole job when we have these equations is to solve for what that missing piece is right there. What is that Z? And so in order to do that, we got to do distribution properties sometimes. And so all these equations have to do with that. So I like to tell my students to think of that number outside the parentheses like a waitress taking water to each person's table. Every term inside that set of parentheses is a person sitting at the table. 3Z is a person and -6 is a person. So 5 is our waitress. And I'll ask my students, what's the waitress's name? And they'll say 5. And I'll say, all right, who does she take the water to? 3Z. So 5 times 3Z is 15Z, and 5 times -6 is -30, and that equals 15. So we just took care of all of our distributing property, like our waitress would take the water to each person at the table. Okay, now we have 2 more things to undo. We want to undo our constants, the subtraction, the addition. Those are kind of weaker bonds in connection to our variable. Once that's taken care of, then we undo addition or multiplication or division. So we are going to do the opposite subtraction. We will add that. We've got to add to both sides because this is a balance. We're saying the left side equals the right side. So I can't just do something crazy. Now I simplified before. I didn't change the value of what was on this side of the equation. And so now I am changing the value. I'm saying, oh, I'm getting that 30 and I'm adding it in there, which cancels it out. So 5Z is now alone. We have 45 on the right side. Okay, then if it's beside it, divide it. I want to divide away that 15 because 15 is being multiplied right there, right? Got to do it on both sides, and Z will equal 3. You can always plug it back in. 3 times 3 is 9, -6 is 3, 5 times 3 is 15. It works. So take the time to plug it back in and you will see. Now, and they've got the steps for you, and they even tell you exactly what you needed to do in order to get that right. Next up, our waitress, what's her name? 4. Who does she take the water to? 2Z. That's the first person, so she gets 8Z. And then 4 takes the water to -8, so that's -32, because a positive times a negative is a negative, because I've got the buddy system. And if you're multiplying or dividing, you've got 2 negatives. They only cancel each other out if there's 2 of them, right? If we only have 1, then we're stuck with them. Okay, so now we're going to do build our balance, add 32, okay, 8Z, and on the right side, when we added that 32, we got 48. It's beside it, divide that 8 away, and Z is now alone and happy, just like Z's like to be, and Z is 6. If you're not sure, plug it back in. Oops, sorry, knocked my camera. Okay, yeah. I guess that's it. Now, remember, they show you all those steps. So if you're not sure, look at your mistakes, see where you did something different than what they did. And sometimes different things happen, right? You can solve equations a little bit differently, but always look for where you went and you veered off pretty differently. Or you can work backwards as well to see where you went wrong. Good luck.